Heart Center Therapy 2 is upcoming, and we are going to delve into the mystery and into the potential of sacred conception and birth. This class is life-changing. I used to believe, and I was taught, that when we are born, that prior we were an empty slate and life began when we are born. And this is so far away from the truth. What we are going to discover is how foundational and how important our ancestral stream of consciousness is to us, because it is the very foundation upon which we build. We are going to be looking at the programs that are in our DNA, and we'll be working on a cellular level. And we are going to be able to work with the programs that prevented our mothers and fathers from truly loving each other and welcoming, wanting, and longing for their children. Now that's a gift in itself. And once we have this, we will see how a potential opens. A potential opens for the sperm and the egg to have a completely different experience. Once we've healed the programs, we get to step into the richness, the connection, into the experience of being held by the quantum field, so to speak, and finding that ignition of life that is our greatest gift. If we are held, we are able to attach to the womb. And the love of mother and father is so important in holding us in every single step that we take in our growth and development. If we are not held, let me give you an example. Most of us were not consciously held in conception. Perhaps our mothers were not in that day totally open and loving to father. And this would be expressed in how she held her ovum. The ovum would know this. The ovum would tighten the membrane and share that same resistance to father. The sperm will also understand that resistance, that lack of acceptance, and may feel that it needs to use more force to enter into the egg. The ova may translate that as a violation. The sperm may translate that as rejection. And here we hold this. This is so foundational of how we hold our own femininity, our masculinity, our ability to open, receive. It's the implications are beyond what I could even share with you. And each step of the way is the deepening of usually the unresolved traumas of our ancestors, our mothers and fathers. And we weave that into our structuring. If you were born in a hospital, I doubt if you had a sacred birth. But once we have these levels, mother and father, absolutely loving them, loving each other, waiting for us to come into the world, holding us, communicating with us, allowing us to feel the welcoming and the safety, and creating a worldview that is good to come into the world, that we have a potential that will be fulfilled and we will be supported. The levels of this class are incredible. And this is a foundational restructuring of our consciousness upon which we can still build upon. This is so important to give us the strength that we need to be able to continue to move in this world with confidence and love and support. So I welcome you. If your heart feels inspired, join me. Heart-centered therapy to